morning, all killers. Welcome, all you kings and scream queens. This is the Kings of Kill podcast. We are your hosts. My name is Zach.
I'm Steven.
And together we are the Kings of Kill, bringing you the show dedicated to the love of all things horror. And this week we've got a brand new film, another rated R request from our killer fans. Steven, will you be so kind as to tell the world what we're talking about today?
Talking about Edgar Wright's. Is it right? Last Night in Soho.
Last Night in Soho. I'm so excited. This was a blast. Before we get started, folks, do us a favor. Head on over to kingsofkill.com and request your episode of the Kings of Kill podcast today. While you're there, do us a favor, do a little shopping, look around. Really helps us keep the rent paid, power on. We appreciate you. That's kingsofkill.com. Check it out today. Now, let's share some scares. Let's count some kills. Steven. This is a brand new film. We have a rule with brand new films where we don't do spoilers. We go through deep dives of anything that's been out for a while. You know, most of our requests are all over the place, you know, and we love them. Keep coming. This is brand new. And so we're going to try to not divulge. I don't know what we
spoil you. Sorry.
I think spoiling them is different. Yeah. Like, here's a car.
If we ruin this, I'm sorry. We'll try not to ruin it.
I really enjoyed this. I really, really did. Let's take a look at some of the awesome people that were a part of this. Edgar Wright is going to go down in history as one of the greatest directors of all time. It's going to happen. This is his first
statement, but I follow it.
I think so. I think what Spielberg and Amblin was for one generation is he's going to be that powerful, that impactful.
He's only getting better.
I mean, seriously, like he's climbing the staircase of greatness, and he's not slowing down. This is his first return to horror since Shaun of the Dead, which was a lot of fun.
So much fun.
It's tough to do horror comedy and pull it off. He did it perfectly. It was written by Christy Wilson Carnes, who wrote 1917. So you got some awesome talent, right?
Yeah.
Edgar Wright has a vision, has a quirkiness, has a beautiful style. He's just absolutely impressive. What he can do with a lens, few people can. How he can tell a story, even fewer people can. Starring the very talented Thomasin McKenzie, who played Eloise. She was so convincing, so relatable, so down to earth. I wanted to be that girl's friend.
I skipped the friend part. Yeah, she was awesome.
Calm down. Thomasin McKenzie hit Steven up, you know.
I'm open.
Just get coffee. Where would you get coffee?
Hanson
Caterings, our sponsor. Folks, if you're in the Glen County, California area, hit up Hanson Caterings. They'll bring fresh beverages, coffee beverages delivered right to your door, plus cookies. But nationwide, Hanson Caterings has now delivered custom roasted coffee. Head on over to hansoncaterings.com. Phone number on the site. Hit them up.
It's
me.
It's tight. It's good coffee.
It's tight. That's our catchphrase. It's tight. HansonCaterings.com. Check it out. Get yourself a custom roasted pound of coffee delivered right to your door nationwide. Anya Taylor-Joy, who plays Sandy,
what a joy,
is a goddamn angel. That girl is gorgeous. She's talented. She can sing.
Big old eyes, hard to look away from.
I can just imagine you on like one of those like blind speed dates. Like you just sit down and you just, instead of asking someone what their name is, you just shout out the biggest quality about them.
You got big eyes. What's up? I'm Steven. What do you want?
You said so aggressive though. I like your big eyes. Like it's really a lot. Matt Smith, who did a great job as Jack, very convincing. Diana Rigg, who was a famous 60s actor. This was her final film, R.I.P. She did a fantastic job. She played Miss Collins.
Womp, womp. Oh.
No. You son of a bitch. No, she did a great job. Very talented. Amy Casatera did a great job as Eloise's mom. Rita Tushingham was in it. Colin Mace. A great job from Michael Ajo, who just played like the nicest guy ever. You know what I mean? Like just a friendly soul. Sinov Carlson also did a good job playing Jocasta. I hated her, and I was supposed to. Jocasta. It was good. Great cast, great writing, very impressive.
Everyone was believable. No one seemed like they were faking it or trying hard.
Yeah, what was
they
really
belonged to this movie.
Nothing somehow. This is a very creative, very artistic film. Nothing seemed over the top until like last 5 minutes. But hell, it's a horror movie. What are you gonna do? You gotta crescendo.
Yeah, toward the end, it got a little too heavy with the stuffs.
Effects.
It slightly loses its balance, but you know what? It's fucking awesome.
I was okay with it though. It took me on a ride, and I'm not. It didn't throw me to the wolves. You know, it wasn't so crazy and unexpected. It felt right. It was released August 29th, 2021, filmed in the UK. In fact, how they got some of the shots, the empty shots, like especially in the end credits and stuff, they just sent a camera crew out there during the lockdown. So no one was literally on the street. You could just find the whole empty scene.
Yeah, which there's no end credits or anything besides pictures of empty London.
Yeah,
and I sat there was like, oh man, this could be a crazy credit scene.
I so wanted something, but no, I wanted more, and that's good. It's what a film should do. It was filmed in Soho, Westminster, Greater London, in England. A budget of $43 million. Not bad for a really big creative film like this, you know?
Wild. That's really cheap for how this looks.
Except worldwide, it's only grossed 20.
Gross.
This is what scares me, okay? It's already been out for a full month now, right?
Right.
A month and change, and it's now streaming as well. Please, folks, support great talent, support the love of filmmaking. Watch this movie, throw them a couple bucks. And if you want, we'll put the movie up on our site. We'll add it to our library. You can just go to kingskill.com, click that. It'll help us. It'll help him. Don't let magical movies like this be shut down. You got to support them. I mean, this is absolutely worth a watch.
The next cult classic.
It very well could be. The weird thing, though, to me is like the first 30 minutes I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
I thought I clicked on the wrong movie, to be honest. I had to check. I was like, did I get the UK version? I knew it was like based in UK and stuff, but I was like, I didn't know that she was the main character.
I didn't either.
So I was totally confused.
It's good.
Apparently I didn't know shit going into this movie.
No, the trailer didn't spoil everything like most trailers do. This really is a ride, and it starts off.
After watching the trailer, I watched it after the movie and realized, okay, everyone's going into this movie blind, apparently.
Yeah. Very well done. Very well done trailer. I really didn't know where it was going.
Finally a trailer. Done.
In fact, like, it got to the point where about 15, 20 minutes in, I was like, this fucking sucks. I was like, what is this drama? Like,
yeah,
what is?
I thought it was a different movie, but I was like, I'll watch Last Night So after this because you know what? I'm kind of intrigued on where this.
You got into it.
Make it.
It was.
I want to know her story now.
I really like when novels, when cinema, comic books, when they start off with a hook, something really exciting, you know, to draw you in. This did have a hook. It just had a big curve to it, and it took about 30 minutes for it to start. But man, when shit starts unraveling,
Friday the 13th.
Whoa, yeah,
completely different story.
Was it the second one? Was it the second one when Jason burst through the window? Like it's been like an hour of nothing, and then like all of a sudden
Jason
he just
out.
collides through the living room window, and it's on.
Oh, there's Jason.
I had fun. This was a roller coaster. This was a ride. Stunning visuals, compelling characters. Really,
it's probably the most fun my eyes have had looking all over the screen at every second. Like during the 60 parts with all the fast camera movement, my eyes were constantly moving. I'm like, Jesus Christ!
It was really creative how they used angles so aggressively and mirrors, and I mean the whole thing.
And they're not effects. Like the dance scene, amazing. I watched the behind the scenes of that, and it was just
stunning.
One shot. There it is.
Yeah, stunning.
Amazing.
The cover of Downtown, breathtaking.
Holy shit! Yep.
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
And finally, like, instead of like an M. Night Shyamalan twist where you're waiting for the twist, this had 86 twists, and you were wrong the whole time.
Dude, the entire time.
It's like this. No, it's this.
You thought you were
this.
right, and you're like, I'm
Damn
hella smart. No, you're hella stupid.
It was nothing until I saw the letter at the very end when she's going through the mail, and I'm like, God damn it.
Yep. Yeah.
Guys,
So I watched this twice, and I totally got like, I feel hella stupid for not getting the ending
because it is laid out. There are breadcrumbs all over the place, and he's not even really being tricky. He's just taking you on a ride, and you're in that seat, and you're saying, you're the driver. Let's go. Love it.
If I don't know, it's like Mulholland Drive, Neon Demon, and Enter the Void in one movie.
Wow, that does work.
Boom.
That does.
You
work.
like those three?
Watch
those three. And
except
this one out.
Still better than all those. Like,
yeah.
Neon Demon was almost so good. You know what I mean? It just fell short. Cool. It missed something. Like, why put so much effort into something, stylize it, and not, I don't know. But this thing, man, style for days. This was so incredibly impressive. I can't say enough good things about it. I do wish. Here's the thing. It's a great thriller, but my only fault is that it's not scary. And, but neither was Shaun of the Dead. And Edgar Wright.
I don't think he was aiming for that. I
think he wanted a suspenseful thriller, and we got that.
Yeah, with how good like Hot Fuzz and Baby Driver were.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see what Edgar Wright could do at most.
Yeah,
like,
well, you know what's really
This is another
fun?
step forward for him. Like, this is more of an appreciation to the genre instead of a love letter. Like, I'm making a stamp in thrillers. No, he's just having fun.
He's just creating, and that's...
Yeah, this could be his greatest cult classic. Who knows? I mean, he's got some really good fucking slappers out there, but this is definitely on top of the list for me. Completely rewatchable.
If you can recall Hot Fuzz, like, it's kind of got a similar build. Like, the first, 20 minutes or so, you're like, am I getting bored? And then you're like, no, I'm not.
And then it's just an hour and a half ride of just shooting.
I love that. I love not trusting the screen. I love trying to figure out what I'm into.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
And I think he does that with Baby Driver for a minute. Like, he does the opening heist scene, then it slows down. You're like, oh, okay, that was cool. But then it just ramps up the entire rest of the movie.
I think he just understands pacing. He just understands pacing. Yeah. Man.
And the way he uses music for everything.
Score was fantastic. Yeah.
It's like a huge thing for him. That's like a trademark, I want to say, for him.
Yeah, it's almost like he modifies the score to be sound effects for the film. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like in Baby Driver, it seems like Queen wrote those songs for the movie. And he just placed those scenes like perfectly aligned with the music, which he did. But it seems like every musician or song is written for his movies. He just nails it.
Well, that's why I mean, film is such a difficult medium because you're combining written words from a script. You're combining music. You're combining visuals. Like, it's tough to get right. It's easy to mess up that mood. Wright doesn't fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, watch his next movie flops. But I mean, I don't think it will. I think this guy is going to be at a Spielbergian level.
He's got to have one that flops just so he learns.
Everybody does, but
I don't see it happening anytime soon. He's still riding like this.
He's great.
Nearly 10 movie ride right now. That's just all of them. So good.
Absolutely fantastic.
Maybe more than 10. I don't know how many this guy's done. He's done a lot.
I'm really curious to see what your off the cuff, on the fly Kings of Kill rating is going to be. But before we give that rating, we'll be right back. The Kings of Kill would like to thank each and every one of you, our killer fans. To show your appreciation for the work that we're doing here, the biggest thanks you can give us is to share this show with everyone you know. We're trying to grow and we need your help. Also, please visit kingsofkill.com. That's our official website. There you'll find tons of things, like links to our social media, like on Instagram at Kings of Kill Podcast, Twitter at KKill Podcast, our email, kingsofkillpodcast@gmail. You'll find ways to donate to the show. You'll find our online store full of unique, one-of-a-kind merchandise you can get nowhere else. A whole hosted library of each and every one of the Kings of Kill podcast episodes, plus a curated collection of all the movies and games that we talk about here on the show. Please do us a huge favor. Keep us going strong. Head on over to kingsofkill.com today. Thanks, and enjoy the show. Welcome back to the Kings of Kill podcast. Thank you all so much for listening. Do us a favor, share the show with everyone. Know we're trying to grow. Need your help. Thanks for listening. We appreciate you. Steven gives an off-the-cuff live rating of every film we review. I don't know what he's going to review it, just like he never knows what's going to happen next week.
I don't know anything.
And just dicks to each other like that. Anyways, it's fun. Steven, what you got?
You know, this is the kind of movie that what happens when women get bangs. Guy ghosts just flock to you. Not like Swayze, not the hot kind. Gross, balding, rich ghost. But you know what? It was fun. Edgar Wright pretty much nailed it. It's not spooky, but it's just a thrilling ride. And everybody's just amazing. I'm going to give this I'm going to go safe with it and say it's 4 nights to spend in Soho out of 5 because I don't think I can last in the 60s for 5 days. But I'd like to last more nights, so I want another night in Soho. And you know what, Edgar Wright? Name it Another Night in Soho if you make a second one, please. Or more nights.
I'd be
down a night in Soho.
Because this concept can be doubled up, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
I love the idea because a lot of times you fantasize of like being somewhere else, being in a different time, different situations. It's not always rosier just because you imagine it so. I like that. Was a very interesting take, you know?
Yes. And it was very light at first, and then it just
heavy. It got heavy materials.
Sometimes acid trips go south, you know.
One thing that didn't work for me is some of the effects, especially towards the end, were just a little. They weren't frightening, and they were a little too goosebumpy. You know what I mean? A little too children's teen horror. And I'm not saying that as a negative way, because it did work with the film. There was just a lot of it, and it didn't really work to frighten me like it was supposed to.
Yeah. I don't know if he was going for frightening, because, I mean, he would have made some certain things a little more terrifying looking. But
he could have.
Some of that shit was dark as fuck.
Yeah. Heavy.
Damn.
Heavy. A lot of fun, though. Great ride. You guys got to check it out. We'll put it up on the website for you. It'd be really easy to find. It's a must-watch for me. It might be.
Must-watch. I want to give it more than 4 out of 5, but I'm going to play it safe. Call 4 out of 5. At first, I had a 4.5 out of 5, but the second viewing, I went to 4, and it's a solid 4. It's super watchable, rewatchable. I wish there was more story, maybe? I don't know.
I think
not story on the fashion designer girl thing person, but more on the ending. Can't spoil anything. Yeah. So everybody, shut up.
Really, it's just the last 5 minutes that was a little less than satisfying to me. But I mean, the whole experience, I was down. It was hypnotic. I loved it. We need more of this. Edgar Wright, Don't stop. Keep him
writing.
Rolling. I love it.
Or directing.
Right? Gotta write,
you
right?
Do.
He co-writes, I think, just about everything.
And do another thing with Simon Pegg too, because that shit is funny.
Yeah, that they make a really good combo.
They do like 3 movies with him. Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't see one of them though. The World's End.
I watched that. It was okay.
Yeah, I heard that was the least of the 3 trilogy that he did. I forget what he calls that trilogy.
He calls it because it's that creative team. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, and World's End. Yeah, I missed that one. I'll watch it after this.
Maybe World's End was his only kind of flop because that one really didn't do it for me.
Yeah, that's the one that everybody says it's good.
It's not,
but I mean,
it's not awful. It's not awful
Hot
at all.
Fuzz or Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah. But then again, you're comparing
good.
all these epic movies that none of the people have seen.
Yeah.
To one that's okay, and now that he's done one okay movie, we're like, oh fuck you. Those.
I feel like this one might miss the cuff with a bunch of people too, which is wrong because everybody should see this.
Really,
you my should. Stupid cat should see this. Actually, you probably did watch it, huh? Yep.
What did the cat? Yeah. You're a crazy cat lady.
I am.
Guys, gotta check it out. Hey, we mentioned some horror news the other day, and I'm dying to talk about this, man. Will you tell the killers what you found?
Oh, I got 2 things.
So
our boy Nick Cage, personal good friend,
good friend of the show, big fan of the show. Nick, thanks for listening, bud. You can come on anytime.
I think we've done his movies most than
we've done. We just fanboy and get excited over it. We're like, Nick Cage did a movie.
So Nick Cage is playing Dracula, a role that is so perfect for him. He could be either over the top and it's gonna be fine, or he's just gonna be Willy's Wonderland and shut the hell up and be fine.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know how this movie is directed. Is
the
it
best
serious?
Part,
is it gonna be Ghost and whatever?
The best part of any time we hear Nick Cage got a role is you're excited and terrified. I want to see this train wreck. What the hell is gonna happen?
Yeah. Is it gonna be like Mandy? Is it gonna be like Colors Out of Space? Is it gonna be crazy as shit? Nobody knows, but he's Dracula. I love it.
I can't wait.
Dracula, dead and loving it.
Dude, that was so funny. I love that Leslie Nielsen movie.
So
God damn it, that was so fun. When they're jamming the stake in the vampire, and there's just buckets of blood, just buckets pouring out. It's like that Tarantino fight scene in Kill Bill, just blood,
exactly.
Ultimo style,
spurts everywhere. I love that shit. Other horror news I got is the true story of the Boston Stranglers coming out.
Oh,
yeah.
I have a weird fixation. I think I'm kind of fascinated by how people can be so fucking evil to just take innocent lives and then just love it and do it 85 times. It's just mind-boggling.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure maybe I mentioned this news before on the show, but there's just more stuff. Matt Ruskin, who did Crown Heights, is writing and directed it. David Dastmalchian's long ass name is in it now. He's in Dune, Suicide Squad. You've seen him in a lot of things. He's one of those guys that are just in the back, but you know who he is.
One of those guys. It's it's that
he plays
guy.
The Dot Man in the new Suicide Squad movie. Great role.
I haven't seen the new one.
Not bad.
I'm just superheroed out a little bit. You know what I mean?
I was when I was watching that, and that was I'm done. I'm done. With
I am excited,
stuff.
and I'm a huge Batman fan, but I'm excited for this new Batman. It's getting a lot of hate.
I liked the superheroes going rated R though, so I liked the Suicide Squad.
I like brave choices. It looks like it's going to be a brave choice, and I like it, and it works. I think it's going to work.
Yeah. They released more information. So Keira Knightley is starring in it, and she's the first reporter to connect the murders and break the story of the Strangler.
Interesting. Is it going to be from her? So I was thinking it's going to be a documentary. No, it's going to
I
be
think
like
it's from her perspective. Yeah.
Very interesting.
So Knightley's got a lot of stuff to do. This isn't Pirates anymore, Knightley. So.
Well,
step up your game.
A lot of actors are more talented than you give them credit for. I think she's going to do a good job. I think she's got a lot of
Love
skill.
Actually is so good. The best Christmas movie alive.
Stop.
Known to man.
Okay.
It is.
I will fight you right now. Just like, for example, Kristen Stewart, who got shat on for doing those terrible vampire movies, right? She just played Princess Diana and did a killer job.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Don't say Twilight's terrible.
It fucking is. It absolutely is. You goddamn twihard.
Bella, where you been, Loca?
Never do that again.
I don't have the long hair to like flock and go in slow mo, but
well, just like Robert Pattinson, right?
She was in Underwater. That was a good movie.
That
fun movie, good idea movie. A movie that I've wanted for a long time, but it wasn't.
Great idea.
Yeah.
So close to being just mind-blowingly good.
It could have been very scary, but
it was almost. It was like Abyss meets Event Horizon meets Sphere meets Alien. It was almost like epic, and it just
meets the comedy of Aliens, because it was too comedic. Like T.J. Miller, get the fuck out of here. You're funny, but like this is a horror movie. Like, come on.
It was too much because it was like banger after banger after. Yeah, it was just like
I was like, dude, you don't have to do one-liners like every second.
I still feel like getting texts from you at like 4 a.m. when we both go to work, and you're just like,
I can't stop. I can't stop. See, a person that did well in horror that's a comedian is like David. Fuck, what's his name? He was in Covenant, and he co-wrote Danny McBride in Covenant. That was a perfect like comedic, not so.
Danny McBride was in Covenant? I don't remember that.
Yeah, Alien Covenant. He was the pilot.
Oh, Alien Covenant. I was thinking of something else. Think about that, like that witch movie, that boy movie.
God, get that out of my mouth. I hate that movie.
Don't put it in your mouth. Damn it.
That one's on me. This movie's probably going to be cool. I'm interested.
No, I'm excited. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Expected to begin filming in a couple weeks. So we got to wait. Cool. But cool.
One thing I dislike about news is that people are so like ready to just fill tabloids up with information like, hey, new movie's coming out in 6 years, get ready. Like, no, I don't want to know.
Yep.
It's too early.
Yep.
It's too early. No, a lot of good things. A lot of the good things come to theater. We got Raccoon City coming out any minute. We got Nightmare Alley coming out.
That's already out.
It's already out?
Raccoon City came out, I think, the day after Thanksgiving or the week.
Oh my god.
The week before Thanksgiving. Yeah, that shit's already going.
And it's funny because like I'm trying to avoid reviews like the plague, because like every reviewer is like, hey, a brand new movie's out. The best part is the end, when I'm like, stop it. Like my grandma does that to me. Like, I'm not going to spoil it for you. I just want to talk about the last 20 minutes. No. Nana, no.
Nana, knock it off.
So 'tis the season of giving, and we've got so many requests for Christmas films. We're still going to have a Christmas special.
It's true.
But we've got a holiday movie coming up next week.
Next week?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Then after that is going to be our Christmas special.
Dope. Then end of the year wrap up, or is that
we do that in the holiday? We do that. That's our New Year's.
Okay.
So we got a banger of a week, man. Next week, another killer request from all of our killer fans. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's a holly jolly one. Then after that, we've got our Christmas special, and then after that, we have our New Year's special. We got bangers. Season 2 coming hot.
What's next week?
Before we get to that, Spotify hit us up today.
Why?
To congratulate us for a successful year of the Kings of Kill podcast.
Oh,
hell
shit.
Yeah! You guys listen to us on Spotify. Thank you so much. We're all over the place. We're on YouTube. We're on Spotify. We're everywhere podcasts are available. We are there.
That's true.
Spotify does the end of year wrap up where they send you a thing like, "Hey, you like this stuff?" You know, they sent us. They did that, but for podcast producers, they're like, "Hey, here's some statistics. Here's all this stuff. Here's that." We're going strong in 5 different countries. We're available all over the world. We get new listeners every single show. We appreciate you. Keep sharing the show. We're climbing, man. We're doing all right.
Good. Let's keep it going.
Support us, please. kingsofkill.com, however you can. If it's just a request, that's great. Share the show. That's great. If you want to buy a sweet mug, check out some merch. Shipping's free all December long.
It's true. All December long.
Oh, hey, so we stopped, before we get next week's, we stopped doing direct Twitter polls because some weeks we would get 1 million answers and some weeks we'd get like 10. So like what?
Or I'd mess up the poll.
Or
even close early.
Jackass. So we've just started. Steven's still active on Twitter. We've got a Twitter account. Links to it on the website.
It's true.
Steven's funny. Follow him and listen to his char.
I say some things.
That's what Twitter's for. Just people saying things.
Let it out.
Just say it. So we're doing a little bit different. We're actually asking questions live, but you asked a really cool question.
I asked, what are 3 movie soundtracks to listen to for the rest of your life?
God
Not
damn,
your favorites, but like, just listen to them for the rest of your life. What are you choosing?
So if you're listening, 3 movie soundtracks for the rest of your life, write to us in the comments, email us, hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're all over the place. We'd love to hear what you think.
Comment on it. Mine are Purple Rain, Drive, and Can't Hardly Wait. Although Can't Hardly Wait is battling High Fidelity and Rockstar and Empire Records. All 4 of those are fighting for 3rd place.
When I worked at a local movie theater, RIP AMH, badass place. That was my home, man.
It's true.
Andy had like a soundtrack split up of movie soundtracks, and like while I was cleaning the theater, he'd always put it on, and it was always like the same, but it was just so Take My Breath Away always played on that soundtrack.
Good one.
Lion King was always on that soundtrack, and Footloose. And
awesome.
man, I got down to that shit. I don't care. It was epic. Especially Take My Breath Away. Like I just be cleaning and like the lights would like just raise just enough so I could get in there. And I hear Andy in the projector room. That was my old boss, really sweet guy. And it would just start. Bow, 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 bow. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, my heart. It's fire.
So good.
Fucking fire. Sweet popcorn, sweet tunes. Really good question. Yep. Hit us up in the comment section. We'd love to hear what you think. 3 soundtracks for the rest of your life.
I want to read your thoughts. Send me your thoughts.
It's such a weird thing to say, but that's what it is. I want to read your thoughts, please.
Read your ideas and shit.
Next week.
What's the banger next week? It's a holiday special? What are we doing?
Well, it's not a Christmas special, but it's going to be a holiday special.
Oh, yeah.
So we got holiday special, Christmas special, New Year's special. It's a month of specials. It's a special month.
That's a lot of specials. I'm okay with it.
We're special guys. Next week. Santa's sleigh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be,
shit. All right, cool.
It's going to be right up our fucking alley.
Oh,
This
hell
is
yeah. I haven't seen this since I was a
film.
little boy.
I'm so excited. It's, if you've never heard of it before, just look up the title. Just the poster alone. Oh, boy.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, let's do this live reaction. I want to see this. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bill Goldberg.
Bill Goldberg is fucking evil Saint Nick. Oh, it's
hell
so.
Yeah.
It's
Spirit
it's
you
crazy.
into good night,
Guys, thank you so much for listening. We appreciate you. We love your requests. Keep them coming. kingsofkill.com. Steven, thanks for doing this with me. I know it's a lot of fun. We've had a really good year. On to season 2. Onward and upward, man. I like it.
We're like Edgar Wright. It only gets better from here.
Yeah, we're just like the extremely talented
close.
Edgar Wright.
So close. So close.
You guys, thank you so much for listening. Happy holidays to everybody. Stay tuned all month long. We've got a lot of big, fun episodes. Plus, we're going to be gifting each other something.
What?
You're frightened, poor guy.
I'm always frightened.
We're going to gift each other a review.
Oh, tight. All right.
I am going to write a review on your behalf, and you're going to do the same thing for me, and then we are going to read them aloud live on air.
Oh, God.
It's going to be bad. It's going to be real bad.
Great. All right.
Merry Christmas. I'm so excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. Folks, stay tuned. Share the show. kingsofkill.com. Check it out. Thank you, killers. My name's Zach.
I'm Steven, and let's get out of here.
Fuck, you're already home. You fucking. All right. Thanks, guys. We are the Kings of Kill.
I couldn't even say it that time. Fucking laughing. Oh, I hate my job.